Hello, respected people. Welcome to another episode of Respected Minister. In this video, we delve into the controversy surrounding the appointment of former Queensland Premier Annastacia Palaszczuk to the Australia Post Board, which has sparked heated reactions from the coalition ranks and a broad discussion across the public sphere. The outrage comes as coalition members claim this move is yet another example of Labor awarding positions to mates. Let's break down the responses to this appointment and explore what Australians are saying about it. Disclaimer: the views expressed in this video are based on public tweets and do not necessarily reflect verified facts. Viewers are encouraged to seek information from reliable news sources. One user swiftly responds by pointing out what they perceive as hypocrisy in the coalition's outrage. They claim the coalition, particularly under Abbott and Morrison, has a well-established record of jobs for mates, citing specific examples such as Mirabella and Matheson, who were appointed to key positions. This response highlights that cronyism accusations are often cyclical in Australian politics, with both major parties accused of such practices when in power. Another commenter argues that Palaszczuk is actually overqualified for the position on the Australia Post Board, noting that it represents a significant pay cut for her. They suggest that the criticism is less about her qualifications and more about the media, particularly Murdoch-owned outlets like Sky News, which they accuse of being biased against her. This defense illustrates the tension between media outlets and political figures, especially those who come under fire after their terms in government. A user expresses frustration with both major political parties, emphasizing the coalition's hypocrisy for criticizing Labor when it has engaged in similar practices. The commenter advocates for introducing more smaller parties into government, aiming to create a system where no major party can dominate unchecked. This sentiment reflects a growing desire for alternative voices in Australian politics, as some voters become disillusioned with the traditional two-party system. One response broadens the conversation, suggesting that Australia's political system has evolved from traditional corruption, e.g., bribery, to a more legal form of enriching political insiders. This user highlights a common critique that government appointments are often used to benefit those within the political circle, and that these actions, though legal, represent a form of systemic corruption that erodes public trust in politics. Finally, another user dismisses the coalition's outrage by pointing out that former Liberal politicians and staffers were also appointed to government positions under Scott Morrison's leadership. They emphasize that political appointments to key roles, including embassies, doubled during his tenure. This response illustrates how political parties often accuse each other of the same behavior, drawing attention to the cycle of political patronage in Australia. The appointment of Annastacia Palaszczuk to the Australia Post Board has triggered significant public debate, ranging from accusations of hypocrisy to defenses of her qualifications. It's clear that both major political parties face criticism for their handling of government appointments, and this latest controversy has only reignited concerns about favoritism and transparency in Australian politics.